Hey, Cancer. How's it going? How you guys doing? This is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel. What is up? I'm Amy. If you're returning, welcome back. So I hope you guys all had a fantastic June. I know that I'm literally doing this on the last day of June. But guys, it gets just really hard. I really find that whatever I have going on in my own personal life, for those that like watched me all the time, or like, so me being a single mom, it's really hard for me to get on here and be focused and be grounded and honestly like to talk to you guys. I honestly like to do these videos when my kids are sleeping, because it's just, I could connect better with you guys. And I feel like where I am is that with school getting out, with the moon, there's been some changes going on with like not so much the moon, but just the environment, the energy going around. I feel like when I'm high, like when my energy level is high, I can get so much done. But when my energy is low, it's like I can't even read for myself. Like, it's just, I literally have to take this, like, when I'm feeling on top, that's when I grab the chance to do these readings for you guys. And when I'm feeling low, I don't even bother, because I don't want to half-ass my readings for you guys. I don't want to come on here and pretend to be someone that I'm not. I don't want to come on here and just give you a 10-minute reading or something like I want to make sure that I'm coming on and I'm being genuine. I'm coming on and I'm, giving you the messages that you guys need to hear. So the last 2 weeks, like, I just couldn't focus. I couldn't ground myself. There's just, my emotions were all over the place, and I didn't want to bring my own personal experience into the message. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait until not only my body tells me that I'm ready, but spiritually my mind tells me. So literally for like the last 2 weeks, I started really getting back into meditation, really trying to ground myself, really trying to focus, just really try to kind of let life unfold the way that it's supposed to. So with that, Cancer, I'm not going to get into anymore. I felt like you guys needed to know that your video is late for June, because I wasn't in the right frame of mind to give you guys the reading I know you deserve. So with that, I know that what I'm about to deliver is a message for you. It is genuine, it's honest, it's real, it's needed, okay? And yes, it took me a little bit longer to get it out, but I really feel like it's going to be what you guys need to hear, whoever needs to hear it at this time, okay? So, oracle card for you guys says, choose friends wisely, all right? So, you could be in this place where you're really starting to see people for who they are. You're really starting to see people for what they're coming across, whether this is a good thing, whether this is a bad thing. I feel like for overall, even though it's June 16th to the 30th, that's what this reading, I feel like overall, look back on June and see, have your areas of friendships gone up? Have your areas of friendships gone down, Cancer? Because that, at the end of the day, is what I feel like is coming through, is that you may be in this place now where you're like, you know what, I'm really starting to see people for what they're worth. I'm really starting to see people for, their true colors are coming out. Thank you, Spirit. Their true colors are coming out. So Spirit's kind of saying, you know what? While you're listening to this, kind of ask yourself if you've noticed things in June that maybe you haven't quite noticed before, because there is something to do with really choosing your friends wisely. Okay. So we leave into the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks about you guys being in this place where you're feeling really bound, you're feeling really tied, you're feeling like, you know what, I don't know if this makes any sense, but I feel really choked up since I started your reading. Like, there is something to do with the throat chakra for you guys right now. What I feel initially is that I can't get my point across. And I know that doesn't have anything to do with the Eight of Swords, but I do feel like for somebody at this time, you cannot get your point across to somebody. And I feel like that's kind of what I'm having kind of trouble. Yeah, I literally feel like I know what I want to say, but it's not coming out. And it's a part of feeling like what I have to say is going to affect someone. So I don't know who that's for, but you're in this spot right now where you feel like you're really tied to someone. You feel like you're really bound. You feel like you can't get out of something, Cancer. And what Spirit's saying is that you may feel like you have no option right now. You may feel like you have no way out. You may feel like, you're all up in your head. You're emotionless. Like you yeah, you may feel like see, I feel like you literally feel like you have no way out. You feel like you have no way to tell someone how you feel. And it's leaving you in this place of being like, well, if I can't express how I feel, then what am I doing here? All right. That's what I'm feeling. And I think that's why I'm having a hard time trying to tell you guys what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing is because you need to sit there and think about a time in June where you really needed to tell someone something, but it was like you didn't know how to do it. You didn't know how to come across. You didn't know how to express yourself. So it's like you kind of just balled it up. You kind of just held it in. And Spirit's saying that may be why you feel stuck right now. That may be why you feel bound because you are not expressing how you truly feel at this time, Cancer. Spirit's saying you need to let go of any past frustration. Cancer, you need to let go of any past hurt. You need to move through. You need to move towards. Because with a death card coming up, I really feel like you guys are entering into a new beginning. It's like you've left one cycle because you knew that cycle wasn't for you, and now you've moved into this completely amazing cycle. And what Spirit is saying is that you need to realize that sometimes they move you into something better. Sometimes they move you from a situation that was all about like a life lesson. It was all about a growing. Like you went from needing to learn something to grow from it. If that makes any sense. But I feel like Spirit's saying you're in this place right now where you just need to release, okay? You need to say, you know what? I can choose to stay bound. I can choose to stay tied. I can choose to be miserable. I can choose to be upset. Or I can walk toward, like, I can walk the other way knowing that I gave something my all and it just wasn't enough. And maybe you feel stuck because you thought, like, not that you thought, maybe you feel stuck because it was familiar to you, okay? And Spirit's saying sometimes you need to be taken out of being familiar with something and being put into something that makes you uncomfortable, because when you're uncomfortable is when you're growing, all right? A lot of you, a lot of you are really workaholics right now. I don't know why that's coming up, but with the King of Pentacles, I feel like it's all about manifesting your money right now, which is not a bad thing. I mean, if you're like, to hell with a relationship, I don't even want to deal with that right now, Cancer. Like, you're just like work, 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 work. I feel like you're in this place where it's like you are being too serious about your work format. I get wanting to focus on one part of your life versus on love, but don't shut the idea of love out. That's what I'm hearing. All right. You're over investing in one part of your life and not and under investing in another. So again, some of you Cancers could be really focused on work right now and not on relationships, not on meeting people, not on even getting out. You're kind of like, you go to work, you have the same routine. You go to work, you come home. You could go out on Friday nights, but I feel like it's just a routine. Like, you go to work, you come home, you do the stuff that you do at home, and it's like there's nothing changing. Spirit's saying, as much as you're putting all this effort into making your work situation like a really high priority, you yourself are a priority too. And you yourself, you have needs, and your needs need to be met. Okay? moving through, you're also very stubborn. For those that's resonating for, you're very stubborn as well. So I feel like your friends are trying to get you to go out. Your crush is trying to get you to go out, and you're just like, no, I gotta do this. Yeah, I'm too tired. I worked all day. Like, it's time to regroup. All right. Like, it's time to just bring it back in here and say, you know what? You're right. I gave it my all week at work. What's wrong with going out and getting a beer, or just go and have fun, Cancer. That's what I feel. Okay. A lot of you are sitting there waiting on someone to communicate with you. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with that King of Swords coming up. Okay, so this is, maybe you took their advice. Maybe you took your friend advice and you went, to the bar on a Friday night, right? Last Friday night, and you met someone, and they knocked your socks off, or they turned out to be completely different than what you thought they were. Okay. I feel like what Spirit is saying is that you could have met this person, and because your work is so a priority, even though you're interested in getting to know them, you're not right off the hop. I feel like you're not right off the hop, being too serious about it. You're like, well, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But if it's not, I'm not going to dwell on it, kind of feeling, right? But I do get a sense that some of you are waiting for a text message, an email, a phone call, something like that from this person that you've recently met. I think at this time is Spirit saying, you know what, just clear your head, have a clear thinking in regards to your money, in regards to your relationship, and know that things are going to unfold kind of the way they're supposed to. Yeah, because we have the Six of Pentacles as well. The Six of Pentacles is talking about you really needing to find a balance in your life. Work, play, money. I do feel a sense that you guys in June will go through a financial, maybe you had something to do with you were overspending, or you had less money this month. But I feel like just know that there is help out here. Know that there is assistance if you need it for the month of June, guys. But also know that what you put out into the universe is exactly what's going to come back. So if you're putting out positive vibes, if you're putting out, positive energy, Spirit's going to see that. They're going to bring it back to you. And that's how this cycle of, getting yourself out of that negativity. Because a lot of you are in this, I just gotta go to work. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm not gonna care about this. I'm not gonna care about that. And Spirit's saying, well, I want to bring you someone, but if you have that much negativity, if you have that much negative outlook about love, then of course you're gonna manifest someone who kind of feels the same way you do. They're in the same boat as you. And I feel like what Spirit is trying to say at this time is that move your thoughts away from can't, won't, to I can and I will receive the love that is meant for me. Because you are coming through with a breakthrough. I feel like you have the power, you have the fire, you have the burning passion within you, with the Ace of Wands coming through to say, you know what, this is on me. This is on me for my job. This is on me for my relationship. This is on me for my own happiness, my own inner work. This is a time of new opportunities for you guys. This is a time of growing, following your passion, following your gut. Spirit's saying everything that you've been wanting up until this moment is here. And if you can't see it, there's something that you need to look at. All right. Because you have so many reasons to celebrate with the Three of Cups. You have overflowing abundance. Your cup is so full of love. Okay, guys, it's so full of joy. It's so full of happiness. I get to the end of the reading and I feel that family. I feel that harmony. I feel that love. I feel that balance. Not only do we have the Three of Cups, but we have the Ten of Cups as well. We have Temperance and we have the Star. This is the most positive cards you guys can get in a deck. Not only do you hold on to hope with the Star card, but you know that your waiting is over. You know that everything that you've worked so hard for, it's finally here. That breakthrough that you guys have been wanting, it's here. But you need to heal. You need to release. You need to let go. And you need to bring that spark back into your life. Whatever that spark is that has left, Spirit saying, bring that back. Surround yourself with friends. Surround yourself with family. Everything that you want, everything that you've been working hard for is here. And it has been here. And it's about you getting out of your comfort zone and really finding out who you guys are this month. All right. So Oracle card for you guys says Cow. Give with unconditional love and grace. Says, when you receive this card, you are asked to tune into the comfortable, motherly, nurturing, and stable aspects of your nature and balance it with the strong, productive energy that is part of you. Your guidance is to center yourself and come into balance. Make sure you are grounded at all times. Examine your life and see how you can develop your feminine, giving, caring, and benevolent characteristics in a sensitive, stable, and earth way. Then stand in your power and demonstrate that you can be true to yourself. Recognize that you are truly lovable no matter how others treat you. Know that you are a unique and special being and have compassion for those who have less understanding than you do. This fly's driving me nuts, guys. All right. So, I mean, Cancer, that was a beautiful reading. I don't see anything really negative about that except that whatever you are being bound to, whatever you're being tied to, Spirit's saying you can choose to stay in that spot of feeling like you're not worthy, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you have no other options at this time. But it's just needing to see the bigger picture in this. All right, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. I gave you guys a little bit extra minutes because it is later. But let me know how it resonates. Let me know what's been going on with you guys for June so I can kind of see how to help you guys. All right. So I know I'm sending you guys all oh my gosh, if I could speak, positive vibes for June. I am uploading all of the monthlies for July, so I'm starting those early. Well, not early because tomorrow is July 1st, but I'm going to get them out. Just so many changes going on right now with energies. But yeah, no, I'm sending you guys all positive vibes, love and light, and I will see you next time, Cancer. Take care.